Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, that won't, oh. Yeah, boy. Hi Sneakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with part 2 of my December King Cobra Patreon requests. And part 2 is going to consist of the following. Where is it? Where are they? Queenz. I'm really excited to check them out again actually. This is Love. STAYC's Complex, which is off their first album, their first EP I believe. Or maybe it's their second one or third, I'm not too sure. And then I'm also going to be checking out SISTAR19's Gone Not Around Any Longer, which is a crazy title. I'm super excited. Let's just go.
Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time.
Okay, so first up we have King Cobra Jones in my bones. Shout out to you, thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. So John, this month has requested some Queenz. And I'm going to be checking out This Is Love official music video. I'm really excited for this. I already know it's going to slap. Let's go. Well, I hope it does. I'll be very disappointed if it doesn't. Whoa! Immediately. Yeah. Yeah! Oh, well, that won't. Oh. It's a bit distorted, but it's fine. This is how I like it to be used in 2020 or 4. Love that. Love the choreography by the way. Oh, love that sound. Oh, the way the pre-chorus slows down. Brass. Like the ad-libs in the back. Disco drum pads. Wow, that's so great. Get it down. And on me. nice. Ooh. I just checked on that ant, by the way, it's fine. I was worried I might have hurt it, but I didn't. I'm like worried that it's gonna walk back over here. I'm gonna squish it by accident. My worst nightmare, guys. I love bugs, insects, the little tiny animals, man. I don't know why people kill little tiny animals. The hell's wrong with you? It's not gonna hurt you. They're your friends. They're little little animals. Don't kill bugs, man. For sake, you're evil if you kill them. Unless it's a life or death, it's poisonous, and it's a life or death situation between you or another creature or something. Like, just don't, man. Please, man. Anyway, that was absolutely brilliant. For me, if you're still going to do throwback 70s vibes, disco vibes, in this day and age, it needs to be done like that. It was not generic, it was not boring, it sounded different. And I think that's where a lot of companies, well, I don't think they're going wrong. I think they're specifically choosing for it to sound really repetitive and generic. But for me, this is what works. This is how disco and the 70s sound can remain within K-pop. Do you know what I mean? For me, that's what works. It wasn't like carbon copy. It wasn't the same generic sound. It wasn't the same structure. It was different. I love the verses definitely a little bit more than the chorus for the fact that I am a bit bored of the disco sound. But it's not a song that I will skip because of the disco sound, if that makes sense. It was absolutely brilliant. Love the melodies, love the instrumentation, love the brass coming in. It just really worked for me. I also really, really liked the choreo. Shout outs to you, Cho. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra STAYC. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so next up we have King Cobra Keenan. Keenan's request, shout out to you, Keenan. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra STAYC. So Keenan has requested some STAYC. I'm going to be checking out Complex. I'm not actually, I haven't heard anything pre-Young Love. So I don't know how many EPs they dropped before Young Love. Obviously I heard the titles, but I haven't heard any of the B-sides pre-Young Love, basically. Let's go.
Sometimes 바로 옆에 있는 것만 같아. 난 아직도 너를 보내줘, baby. 눈에서 멀어져, 마음속에서도 없어져. 내 얘긴 아닌 듯해. Yeah, 한 번은 새까맣게 잊었다고 생각했어. 정말로 이 정도는 괜찮아질 때가 됐어. 그러다 누군가가 다시
Something about the beat is it's quite lo-fi. But the beat sounds low quality. It's very interesting. The guitar on this is so nice. Love how empty it still is. Oh, what a nice breather. Really nice melody.
왜 난 아직도 너를 못 잊어 baby yeah yeah 눈에서 멀어져 마음속에서도 없어져 그게 언제쯤일까 My complex 너 때문에 No I can't 난 아직도 잘 지내지 못해 너무 Complex My complex 너 때문에 No I can't 난 아직도 행복하지 못해 너무
Boom, blang. Boom. Ooh. Ah, that reverby guitar as well. I love that. That was so chill and dreamy. There were so many elements to that that made it sound just so dreamy. That guitar that I just mentioned at the end there, it had like that reverby sound. Something about the beat. The beat itself, like the drums, it sounded like quite lo-fi, like low quality. And I love that. It just was the song like a lo-fi. I wouldn't say it's a lo-fi track, but it definitely had that sort of vibe. Very, very chill. I love how simple it was as well. The whole thing was just boom, blang, boom, blang. Very, very simple, but it sounded so good. So many empty moments within the track as well. I feel like you could focus a lot more on their dreamy vocals, especially during the second verse. We had a lot of the instrumental cut out for that moment, and I thought it would come back in earlier than it did, but I love that it went on for long. Like, I just love emptiness within songs. It just adds to the other parts of the songs even more. Really, really strong vocal moments. That little whistle note, high note moment was absolutely insane. Yeah, it was like a low-key vocal flex. But I loved it. I loved it. Shout out to you, Keenan. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra STAYC. Let's go on to the third and final one. Okay, so last but not least today we have King Cobra Zahi's request. Shout out to you, Zahi. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra STAYC. So Zahi this month has requested some SISTAR19. And I'm gonna be checking out Gone Not Around Any Longer music video. That title, is it like a crazy, like, is it like a direct translation so it sounds weird? I don't know, let's go. (2013) well shit. No, it's not a weird translation.
이렇게 쉽게 이별할 줄 몰랐어
Is that gone?
눈물이 멈추지 않아
Ooh, they are rubbing their bum bums on that. Is that saxophone? Interesting. I love me a second gen MV. Love the choreo.
내 욕실에 칫솔이 있다 없다 내 진한 향기가 있다 없다 널 사랑했다고 말하고 싶은데 네 전화기는 없는 번호로 나와
Her voice will forever blow me away. That huskiness? I feel like huskiness is quite rare in K-pop as well. That sample, I'm not sure like
하루가 멀게시 들어가지 빛을 잃은 꽃처럼 그댈 잃어버린 난 그저 아프다 아프다는 말뿐이야 슬프다 나 혼자 오늘 밤도 울다 잠든다 술에 취해 비틀거릴 내 모습을 싫잖아 싸우고 싶어도 싸울 수조차 없잖아 네가 없으니까 어디다 말할 곳조차 없잖아 네가 있다 없으니까 숨을 쉴 수 없어 내 없으니까 머물 수도 없어 너는 지금 없는데 네가 있다 없으니까 웃을 수가 없어 곁에
a piano, acoustic-y sound dance break. Interesting. Such a nice little melody at the end. Look, I know that the quality of MVs and choreography has arguably improved very, very much since 2nd gen, even early 3rd gen, right? But for me personally, like 2nd gen MVs and choreo just cannot be beat, okay? It just cannot be beat, and that's another example as to why I just love that choreo. The booty rubbing, I just love that shit. Also, Shady Man. I'm not sure who the other member is. I'm sorry. I'm not sure who the other member is. I'm not 100% sure. I'm really sorry. But Shady, her voice, like I mentioned before, husky voices are quite rare in K-pop. The only other one that I can think of off the top of my head immediately is Hasa. She has that really sort of husky tone to her voice. But Hyodon also has that as well. I mean, when she hits the high notes and she gives that power, she's really, you can say, she's very skillful, but at the same time she doesn't really have to do a lot because her natural tone just sounds so good. I love the use of the saxophone in that, and I love that. I think that was a sample saying gone, but I'm not 100% sure, but I like that. But yeah, that is it. Shout out to Zai. Thank you so much for being a King Cobra Snakey. That is the end of part 2. I shall see you all next week for part 3 and part 4 probably. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.